New tonight, Arizona Attorney General Kris Mayes is formally announcing her run for re-election at an event in Phoenix tonight.
If you'll remember, Mayes won her 2022 election by less than 300 votes. 12 News journalist Bram Resnick sat down with Mayes earlier today and asked her how she can pull off a victory in 2026 during a tough time for Democrats. Bram?
Yeah, Karibe. Kris Mayes left the Republican Party after President Donald Trump's election in 2016. Now running for a second term as the state's top law enforcement officer, the Democratic AG talked about how she can hold on to Republican and independent voters after her razor-thin victory in 2022. Kris Mayes can joke about it now.
They don't call me Landslide Mayes for nothing.
Arizona's Democratic Attorney General won her 2022 election by just 280 votes over Republican Abe Hamadeh. Mayes could face another tough fight in her 2026 re-election campaign.
How do you cobble a coalition together to win?
Look, I mean, the same way we did last time, by appealing to all of them. Republicans, independents, Democrats.
With Democratic voter registration sagging statewide, Mayes needs to reach out more than ever before.
What I'm doing is I get up every day thinking about one thing only, Bram, and that is how I can protect Arizonans.
She checked off 3 lawsuits, pending cases against major apartment landlords accused of price fixing, and a Saudi alfalfa grower the AG claims is illegally depleting groundwater. The third suit blocked a massive grocery store merger.
What Americans and Arizonans want is somebody who will fight for them and who will uphold the rule of law and the Constitution, and that's what I've tried to do for the last 3 years.
Mayes defends her more than 24 lawsuits against Republican President Donald Trump.
We have saved through those 25 lawsuits, Bram, $1.6 billion for the state of Arizona. Let me repeat that. $1.6 billion would have been lost if I hadn't won by 280 votes.
But she's been criticized for taking on an investigation of an alleged pay-for-play scheme in Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs' administration. Both Hobbs and Mayes will be on the 2026 ballot. Mayes says career prosecutors are handling the 14-month-old case.
And I haven't exactly been shy about criticizing Katie Hobbs or anyone that I disagree with.
Over in the Republican primary for Attorney General, the leading contenders are Arizona Senate President Warren Peterson of Gilbert and Rodney Glassman, a self-funding candidate for several offices over the last 15 years. The primary is in July 2026. And as of this moment, 10 months before the 2026 primary, AG Kris Mayes is running for the Democratic nomination unopposed. Bram Resnick, 12 News.
All right, Bram, thank you.